a lonely, dusty street at sunset. A young boy kicks a worn-out football against a wall. No crowd, no stadium, no fame. Just a dream. Every legend begins the same way. Not in a packed stadium, not under bright lights, but with a dream. We uncover the stories of the greatest FIFA World Cup legends of all time, and how they earned a place in football immortality. Our journey begins with a 17-year-old boy. His name was Pelé. No discussion about World Cup legends can begin anywhere else. Pelé was only 17 years old when he arrived at the 1958 World Cup. The world had never seen a player like him. In the semi-final, he scored a hat-trick against France. In the final, he scored twice against Sweden. Brazil won its first World Cup, and a legend was born. Pelé would go on to win 3 World Cups, 1958, 1962, 1970, a record that still stands today. For millions of fans, Pelé became the symbol of football itself. By the mid-1980s, football had already found its king. But the world was about to witness a magician. Born in the streets of Buenos Aires, Diego Maradona grew up with a dream and a football at his feet. After the disappointment of the 1982 World Cup, critics doubted him. But in Mexico, 1986, Maradona answered every question. Then came the match against England. First, the controversial hand of God, and just minutes later, the goal of the century. A breathtaking run past almost the entire English team that would be remembered forever. With Maradona leading the way, Argentina marched to the final and lifted the World Cup. He didn't just win a trophy, he carried a nation. Before Cristiano Ronaldo, there was another Ronaldo. Ronaldo Nazario was a phenomenon. After suffering devastating injuries, many believed his career was finished. But in 2002, he returned, and he conquered the world. Ronaldo scored 8 goals in the tournament, including both goals in the final against Germany. Brazil became world champions. World Cup stats: 19 matches, 15 goals, 2 World Cup titles, 1994, 2002. For years, he held the record as the World Cup's highest scorer. Some players win matches, some players create moments, but Zinedine Zidane turned football into art. Born in a humble family in France, Zidane rose from the streets to become one of the most elegant players the game had ever seen. With his vision, control, and incredible technique, he made the impossible look effortless. Then came the 1998 FIFA World Cup. Playing in front of his home fans, Zidane delivered when France needed him most. In the final against Brazil, he scored 2 unforgettable goals and led France to their first ever World Cup title. The nation erupted. A hero was born. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the strongest. Zinedine Zidane wasn't just a champion. He was an artist. Cristiano Ronaldo, the global superstar 7. Cristiano Ronaldo became one of the most famous athletes in history. His dedication, fitness, and goal-scoring ability made him a global icon. Although he never won the World Cup, he became the first male player to score in 5 different World Cups. World Cup legacy: multiple World Cup appearances, goals across 5 tournaments, one of football's biggest global stars. His popularity helped bring millions of new fans to football. For years, critics asked one question: could Lionel Messi win the World Cup? Despite all his records, trophies, and individual awards, football's biggest prize remained out of reach. In 2014, he came painfully close. Messi led Argentina to the World Cup final. But after a heartbreaking defeat to Germany, the dream seemed to slip away. Yet Messi refused to give up. Then came Qatar, 2022. What followed was one of the greatest World Cup campaigns ever seen. Goals, assists, leadership, magic. In an unforgettable final, Argentina became world champions, and Messi finally lifted the trophy he had chased his entire career. For many fans, Lionel Messi completed football's greatest story.